Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we are in the big old Ram truck ham bone heading towards Orion Motorsports. Now I know what you're saying, Coach, that could be bad news if you're in the truck and you're heading to a Spyder dealer. You could have some problems with your Spyder, but that is not the case today. But before we get going today, I want you to do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, give the video a big old fat thumbs up, all that stuff. You know I would appreciate it. All right. So why are we going to Orion Motorsports? Well, this year, 2024, I have been graciously invited to be an ambassador once again, and I'm grateful to BRP for that. This will be my second year being an ambassador, and last year was really good. Got to review the Ryker last year. Oh, my phone's falling here. I got to review the Ryker last year. I got to review the Spyder RT base, a 22 model. And so it was really, really good. Got to give you the good things, the bad things, the things that were a little indifferent. Maybe even a few of your complaints might have been addressed through that whole process. But the idea was that I could ride something and talk about it with an objective opinion and give you the information that you need to make an informed purchase if you so choose to buy a Can-Am Spyder. So as you may guess, these things just don't happen overnight. There has to be a lot of planning, a lot of discussion, and there has to be a lot of, you know, Can-Am saying, hey, is it worth it for us to let this guy use this machine? And there's a lot. There's a lot going on. And so they have graciously said they're going to allow me to have, and this surprised me. Originally, we were talking about a 2023 machine, not a 2024. So over the last few months, we've discussed it, and it appears that a 2024 is going to be appropriate for the Coach Bob 3 channel. So as you guys know, I am a tourer. I'm the guy who wants to do the 500-600 mile days. So knowing all of that, they have decided to give me an RT, which is wonderful. I will go ahead and let this out of the bag. It is not a base model. I'm super excited about it. Have I seen it? No, I have not. Do I know what it is? I do, and you're gonna know what it is here in just a minute. I'm on my way down to Orion Motorsports. They're the local Can-Am BRP dealership. They've always treated me great. So here's a shameless plug for Orion Motorsports. Their facilities are growing. They've been redesigned. They've redone their storefront. They're pouring money into their dealership, and it shows. And they've treated me really, really well. And I know what you're saying. Well, you know, you have a little more reach there, Coach Bob. Of course, people are going to treat you differently. But before Coach Bob 3, so silly for me to say this, but before Coach Bob 3 was Coach Bob 3, he was just Coach Bob, and they treated me that way before, and I am grateful. They've always done well with my service. They've given me fair prices. They have expedited things when they can, and when they can't, they've always been clear communicators on what they can and can't do and why they can't do it if that seems to happen. I have friends who have brought machines up here. They've driven 300-400 miles to come up here and have service done and maintenance done, and problems with their Spyder addressed, and Orion's always shot them a super clean, straight deal, and they were willing to drive because they saved literally hundreds of dollars on stuff by bringing it up here. And it wasn't because Coach Bob, you know, suggested they come up here. That's what I'm telling you. The dealership's just a straight shooter. So I'm on my way up there now to get this. I want to say thank you to Ashley. Now, Ashley is the new BRP rep. Now, she's a surfer. She's a professional surfer. Now, there is a world-renowned professional surfer who goes by the nickname of Gidget. So Ashley, who is wonderful and awesome, now is officially known as Gidget. She's Gidget, and so I want you down below to say Thanks, Gidget, for this wonderful machine. Thanks, Gidget, for supporting Coach Bob's channel. Thanks, Gidget, for giving us the information that we need to make a good decision. So I really do appreciate it. You know, Johnny the Fox got a promotion, and there it is, right? He's just, you know, he's like royalty. He's BRP royalty now. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. We're working hard to work hard for you. Am I in the inner circle? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, no, I'm not. I'm not in the inner circle. Most of the information that I get comes from you, so I don't want you to think that I'm name dropping or trying to sound impressive, and because I'm not. 90% of the information that I get comes from you, where you'll get a mailing or a letter from BRP, and because it got to you quickly, you share it with me, and then I share it with everyone else. So understand that. Do I have pull? Do I have clout? You know, can I call BRP and say, hey, you know, I can get this fixed for you? I'm really not important. Just want you to know that. Not that I wouldn't be willing to if I were important. I'm just not important. If you want to bring your Spyder into Orion's to have work done and you have an afternoon off, if I'm available, I'll take you out to lunch though. I'll do that. In fact, I'll tell you right now, I'll even buy your lunch. And BRP nor Orion is giving me lunch money. That's for sure. All right. Well, enough of my incoherent babbling. Well, next time you see me, we will be at Orion Motorsports here in beautiful, hot Tallahassee, Florida. Well, the place looks great, doesn't it? Man, it just looks awesome. All right, so we are here for the unveiling. So Orion Motorsports, they're working hard. This dude's out here killing himself. It's 110 degrees and man, not a complaint in the world. Look at this. That is beautiful. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. That is a beautiful machine, huh?
Yes, it is.
You know, I think many of you may have predicted that this would be the one because when I went to the unveiling of the new model year lineup, I was saying this is definitely the dream machine. The color, style, everything for me is just perfection. I can't wait to ride. I can't wait to get a seat of the pants experience, go through all of the features with you. But this thing is just, it's just beautiful. I'm super excited. All right, Maiden Voyage, this will not be our seat of our pants experience because I'm going to be driving across town, very, very busy part of day. It is extremely hot, like 98 degrees ambient air temperature, 100% humidity, heat index 112, something like that. So it's just going to be about getting it home, and then I'll do a seat of the pants ride. Obviously, everything is going to be different, beautiful display. We will be going through, I understand and know the safety card and all that jazz. Hey, Coach Vic. There you go. It is super nice. All right, so let's crank this baby up. A lot of questions on this. The cluster is changed completely. We'll be talking about that at a later date. So let's put this bad boy in reverse, take the throttle, turn it forward, hit the minus button like you're downshifting, and there you go. All right. Let's back this puppy up and we will get ready to roll to the homestead. It is rush hour in Tallahassee, Florida for us, and it is hot. It is going to be a sweaty, sweaty ride. As you can see, we are in the thick of it for what we get. It doesn't get any busier than this. Thanks. Nice people though, they let me out. You know, the last thing you want to do is have to sit and cook, but sometimes that's how it is. As I do ride home and get to experience this thing a little bit for the first time, like I said, it's not going to be a seat of the pants experience because I'm not really getting to do much. It's mainly going to be sit and stop and go traffic for an hour to get across town. But hopefully I'll get home, cool off, and do the seat of the pants experience, and it'll be good. But I will give you a first impression here as far as fit and finish. We did a walk around, talked about a few things. There's nothing surprising on here. I've seen this model many times. This is the one though. I will tell you, this is the one that when I look at motorcycles, it's the one that I want. You know, this is the Mac Daddy for me. It literally has 1 mile on it. They got it out of the box yesterday. They put it together, and I am on the Maiden journey. I want to give a big thanks to Orion Motorsports. Be sure and thank them down in the comment section. Orion broke his leg here recently, and he's at work, working and doing his thing. It's hot, and having that boot on his foot and pins in his leg, he's suffering, man. He's suffering. That's hard work, and it's, you know, and he's doing his thing. So big shout out to Orion. Also thanks to BRP for giving me the opportunity to ride this particular model, because this is the one I wanted. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it, quite honestly. We were talking about 23 models and different things, and honestly it was the suggestion of John as he was leaving, and Ashley as she was arriving, that I get a new 24 model. And so I was very grateful for that, so that I could give you guys the most current information. I know there's been a lot of talk surrounding CarPlay and a lot of, you know, electrical type things going on where people have questions, even just simple functionality of things. And so hopefully I can provide some insight for you guys. You know, again, I'm not an insider in the sense that I don't get a lot of, you know, talk with engineers and stuff like that. But I am friends with the people up here at Orion, and so when I have a question, I can certainly come up here and talk to a service guy and figure out, you know, what's going on and that sort of thing. So we're going to definitely be doing that. All right, let's see where we are here. Here we go. Get some air on this thing, man. It is cooking. So if I sound a little flat, it's not that I'm not super stoked about the Spyder. I had my ablation done a week ago, and you know, I'm still kind of recovering. You know, my groin areas where they went in with the catheters to go up into my heart and all that stuff, they're all still healing up. And you know, I'm a little tender, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tender, and you know, getting out in the heat, my body doesn't respond as well, and that's just part of it. I was gonna go a different way, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I am gonna blast through here. Man, the traffic. This could have been a mistake here. Again, this is not the time to be riding something like this, is it? But I do want to thank all of you for praying for me, for my recovery, and all of these things that I've been going through. So just know that I really do appreciate it. And getting home right now in this heat is really my only concern. I hope I don't end up having to sit too much. But you know, one of the complaints that I've had over the history of my time with BRP stuff was fit and finish. I want to say the fit and finish on this thing, as I did my walk around, it was Johnny on the spot, y'all. Fit and finish. gaps, seams, paint, windshield, screw condition, screen condition, seat alignment, all of these things, everything that I've seen up to this point has been 5-star, absolutely 5-star. So I can't say enough about my initial thoughts on the fit and finish of this thing. I am very, very impressed. It has the adjustable wind deflectors. I really like that. I've got those things set straight out. I want as much air on me as I can possibly get. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn these cameras off, and come on, man, there we go, turn these cameras off, and I'll flip them back on when I get to where I'm in a spot of traffic that I'm moving, and we'll talk a little bit about what I'm feeling, and then we'll shut her down. But man, this thing is the bomb. It is the bomb. All right, well, we are out of the town and out of all that crazy heat. The lowest the temperature has gotten is 100. It's hot, man. It is freaking hot, I'll tell you that. But it has been a wonderful ride. Again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Give the video a big old fat thumbs up. Please, 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 please do all that. And understand this, that if you want to know about the 2024s, you're gonna get the scoop right here, I guarantee you. Because I am going to put this thing through its paces. We're going to do some in-town commuting. We're going to do touring. We're going to do country roads. We're going to do city. We're going to do interstate and everything in between. We're going to be doing gas mileage checks, whether that is in eco mode or standard mode. Additionally, we will be doing braking distance checks on the big boy, the Sythe Sky. But we'll get it all done a week at a time. So make sure you tune back in so you can get all the data. All right. Well, there you have it, another one in the book. So yes, you do me a favor, go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Haha. Eat right. Take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you are most definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day. I'm gonna sit at a red light and sweat for a little while, and I'm gonna see you on the road real soon. Here we go. Come on, let's keep rolling, y'all. Let's keep rolling. It's hot.